How'd but man, I've been talking to myself this entire time. That's tough. I was wondering, I was like, yo, am I talking? Is it just me? It's just me. I was talking to the boy the entire time, I guess. Thanks for the compliments though. Hope you guys are all doing well. Man, yeah, I had no idea. Not gonna lie. Thank you, thank you. Good to be back. I'm still mad busy, but you know, it's always I want to draw so bad, man. You made peak? Oh, no. Sometimes I'll change the like sometimes like my computer will restart, and then the audio won't go back to my mic, so I'm just like talking to nothing. But my mic is on, so I was like, what? You see the peak? See, where did I find it? Look, streaming is hard, alright? It's not easy being me. Hey, okay, that's exciting. What are you theming your project on? What are you gonna do? Drawing it. Oh, this is yours? Okay. Oh, yeah, you're right. That's up to see. I think it's coming out great, man. Keep it up. You should definitely learn anatomy, which will come naturally if you draw. Like, you will just get better at it. It takes time. But if you draw like people in general, like you'll learn anatomy over time. It takes. What's up, Abby? Are you brother? Honestly, I was at a point where I was like, if like no one joins the stream for the next like 40 minutes, I might just like log off and just draw on my own. But now everyone's like flooding in, so like, oh, I guess never mind. I was like, do I want you on stream today? I was debating. So like you're into fear of drawing B and C. Nice. Map for you. Well, any art you share is always appreciated. Drawing heads and eye next is buddy. Ah. Well. No idea. I'm drawing a bunch of random lines right now, so I have no idea. I just want to get my hands loose and see where my hands lead me, but I do think I might want to actually like draw more intentionally now. I was just trying to get I don't know, get my imagination out, I guess, but I do want to draw something more technically strong. Yeah, right now I'm just drawing just to draw, to be honest. Like I don't really have a goal here. Whatever comes to mind, I guess. How have the dragons been coming along these days? No worries, bro. Thanks for hanging out. Always a pleasure. Okay. What's up, Gremlin? How you doing, brother? Doing great. It's a little cloudy size. That's cool. Nice. Spider in the corner. That's tough. I don't mind. Spiders aren't too bad though. Honestly, as I got older, spiders are actually not that bad. They mind their own business and they kind of take care of their, like, they don't get in your way too often. So as I've gotten older, spiders are not too bad. But I was a kid, I used to hate spiders, man. I'm like, you're gross. I've never been afraid of heights. Yeah, heights are kind of tough. I don't think I'm not afraid of heights, but heights don't usually bother me too much. Need more stuff. What would you give me to improve? It's funny. Let's see. If I were to improve, I think the hold up. I think the shape is a plus. I think your character's got a very distinct shape. I think that the anatomy, like the anatomy is just really solid. Like the shape is good, but if you want to like amplify like the manness of it, I guess like like the muscles, I guess, like you can always add like a little. And then, which comes with time, of course. Yeah, he's a stick figure before, yeah. No, I think his overall is really good. Um, I think he captured like the creepy essence really well. I think what your style or like this style of character would need just be more like to get like the body horror aspect of it more, just a bit more lines in between the lines, you know, like you draw the shape, then you kind of like draw more details in it. I think that would help out a lot, personally. And like put like a triangle here too. Something like that. But yeah, just like minor details. But honestly, I think the overall is really good. Definitely a style for sure. All right, see you, creator. Yeah, but actually, I wouldn't. Besides, like just like technical skill, like I think it's actually pretty well done. I think the base is there for sure. So definitely solid work, brother. Good job. But I'm not an art critic, so I can say. Once I get better art, then I'll critique art or something like that. I think I'm at a point where I could like critique anyone's art anytime soon. I have a lot of things I need to work on too. Would I ever make a Discord, or do I have one? I have a Discord like in general, like an account. I don't think I'd keep up with like a I don't know, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what, like I guess I don't know what I'd do with a Discord. Like a art Discord, I guess. I guess I'd share art, I suppose. I don't know, maybe. Maybe one day. I have to really figure out like what I want to do with it. I wouldn't want just like a random Discord just because. Like I'm a very I like to talk to people, but I'm not a very social person. Not saying I don't like people, I just, you know. If I ever do, I'll let you know. What's up, Theo? How's it been, man? Long time no see. You good? Nice. I kind of get back to drawing. Could I have admin show you something? Yeah, as well. Yeah, one sec. Or you can just post. Hold on. Alright, you should be able to post whatever. Or like paste or whatever it's called. Hope you're doing good, man. As am I. As am I. You should definitely sleep soon if you need sleep. Sleep is very peak. 100%. Yeah, sleep is like I'd fight someone for sleep. You know, honestly, I've been a lucid dreamer for a very long time. I thought everyone like dream lucidly until like I met like my wife, and then like she doesn't like remember like most of her dreams. I'm like, really? Like I remember like a lot. I don't remember every dream I've had, but I do remember like I know I'm usually aware when I'm dreaming. Like it's very like apparent to me. I feel like I'm like always thinking, dreaming about whatever. When I daydream, I be daydreaming for real. Like I be like not conscious. Here you go. Alright, I'm saying. Nice, bro. Bro got some pecs for real. Good job. That's really good, man. It's really detailed too. I like the scars and stuff. The texture is really good. That makes sense. I know what you're talking about. Trust me, I feel you. Yeah, I feel like I've had like every dream where it's like it means this X, Y, and Z, and I was like, oh, does it? Like me dreaming about exploding penguins has like some relation to how I'm gonna perform in the future for like an exam or something. I'm like, what? That's fair. That's how I feel with like traditional art sometimes, like drawing with a pen and pencil or paper and pencil. Like sometimes I'm like way better. And for example, upright livestock. Yeah. Like it's not like it's strange, but it's not like that weird. So like dreams are kind of hard to explain. Yeah, but I don't know if I believe that dreams have too much. Like, if you're stressed out and you dream about work, like, yeah, I think dreams do reflect like your mental state a lot. But when it comes to like crazy significance, like I don't know like how much I put into dreams personally. The drawing, but I can't do ever gonna. Yeah, you can do it, man. All you can do is try. I had dreams about animating stuff. Yeah, it's okay. I have dreams sometimes. Like, I'll go through like a full work day, and I wake up and it's like my work day, and I'm like, yo, what just happened? I be working way too damn much. I be dreaming about like the most random stuff, man. Like, it'd be like popcorn on fire in like the middle of the rain. I'm like, what? Like, what does this mean? Like, I got no clue. I'm gonna tell me if you ever dream that someone dies, gets hurt. I mean, yeah, but aren't we like normally worried and missing people all the time? Like, it's not like a very normal thing. But yeah, maybe. Now, some people are like, "Oh, if I have a dream that someone got hurt, like they must got hurt in real life." It's like, I mean, maybe. I don't know. That's a bit of a stretch. And some people are just super annoying about like their dreams, or like they'll basically make their own dreams a reality, being like, "Oh, this must mean this, therefore I must do this, this, and this." I'm like, it probably all this probably happened because you did X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not sure if it was the dream. My strangest dream was a guy flying to me on a broom and told me to wake up. Better go to Hogwarts, man. You gotta be careful. Yeah, I think. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Like, I think if you keep having like reoccurring dreams, like you keep dreaming about work or something like that, like maybe you are like habitually stressed out. But again, I think that's like all you can really pull, being like, oh, I keep dreaming that like I don't know, like I'm sad, or I keep dreaming that like, I'm in the rain. Maybe like you are like depressed or something like that. But like again, it's like I don't know. I kind of want to read into it. Like I feel like there's something to take away from it, but I don't know how much to take it for. Like at face value, I don't know how much to consider a dream. I guess, but I do think it's really interesting to talk about. I like abstract conversations like that, being like, "What do you think a dream means?" Like, oh, I don't know. Like I do like that conversation, but it can mean anything. I don't know. All I know is I get paid for going to my job in real life, so like if this doesn't get me paid somehow, I don't really care. My wife sometimes has dreams where like my character in the dream is like being a sucky partner, and she gets mad at me in real life. I'm like, what did I do? Like, why am I getting mad? And she's like grumpy all day, and I'm like, I didn't do anything. Yeah, my dream Boxot be kind of mean sometimes, I guess. And he makes my life really hard. I had some words with dream Boxot, man. Reading books. I heard my favorite fruit is apples. I really really enjoy apples. Like any apple products, like food products. Um, I love a lot usually. Um, but I do think that like I heard that people if apples have like if you have apples before you sleep, you have a higher chance of like having a lucid dream. So sometimes maybe I'm like, oh, is it because I like apples so much why I lucid dream so much? Who knows? I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, I'm a big fan of apples. I love apples. Most apples. gun it. Fair enough. Enjoy your chicken nuggets, brother. Make sure you eat a chicken nugget for the homies. Excuse me. Yeah, nuggets for the win. The dinosaur nuggets. I like it. I like it. Keep moving. Keep pushing, bro. Don't stop. Yeah. You start finding style when you start pushing your limits. If you ever make art lessons, what would be the first thing? That's a good question. I'm gonna let my dog's in the house 1 sec. Okay, back. If I were to make art lessons, if you want to learn to draw like the way I do, I would definitely. The first lesson would be like, don't use shortcuts. Like, yeah, you can use like Control Z and stuff like that. That's fine, but don't use a symmetry tool. Don't use more than 2 layers. Don't use 18,000 pens. Like, use 1 pen, 1 layer, and learn to draw with confidence. So we're gonna draw like squares and circles and stuff like that. And I want you to like, I would make you draw the same thing a million times until you start becoming more confident. Because like, I think a lot of us like we're just nervous because we don't really want to commit to the brushstroke we're doing, which is fair. But like, you got to learn how to be confident. Which like, even if it sucks, like you still need to be confident. So you can start like looking at what you're doing wrong, or what you want to improve on, you know. So I definitely teach like start we basically like start like hammering like what do you want to draw, and like you need to start learning how to draw it from memory almost, and then we'll look at the reference, and then we'll not look at the reference and then draw from memory again. We gotta build up that like, yeah, like the more you have to kind of just do it, make it hard. Like make it fun, draw things you want to draw, but like ultimately like you need to learn how to embrace the suck of drawing, because you learn like it takes a while also, but like if you keep using all these like different tools and tricks and whatever, it's like you need to be able to draw whatever you're drawing on a piece of paper, you know what I mean? So that'd be lesson one. Be like, hey, learn how to like draw for real, and then like start making mistakes. Like you'll quickly learn like, I don't know how to draw a human skeleton. Like I can fake it, but I can't draw a skeleton. I can draw like even anatomy. I kind of draw what looks right rather than like I know exactly what goes where. So I don't know if I'd even start with like anatomy lessons personally. Also depends on what you want to draw. But yeah, if you're learning from me, then you're gonna learn how to draw anatomy, because like in my opinion, even if you're making creepy stuff, you need to understand like what it's not supposed to look like so you can make it look good. So yeah, if you're learning under me, then we learn anatomy, which is a whole nother thing. Which I think honestly, anatomy it's hard to learn, but it's not impossible. Like there's certain like how to explain this? When I draw anatomy, there's certain landmarks on the body that if you can recognize them, you can almost draw anything from anywhere, because you'll know like what the landmark is. Like if I like hold on. Like first we'll draw stick figures, right? Like first you have like the stick figure, right? Now when you draw, there's no such thing as 2D. Like 2D doesn't exist. Like get that out of your head. Everything you draw is 3D. Every single thing you draw. So we have to draw in 3-dimensional spaces. So everything has to be a box. Like everything has to be a full shape. Yeah. One sec. Alright, sorry. I did something. What's up? My searcher? Yeah. Nah, it's like, you know, you think of like 2D or whatever, but when you draw a stick figure, everything has to be 3D. There's no such thing as, so like 2D doesn't actually exist, you know what I mean? Or 2 dimensions like does exist, but when you're drawing, like 2D doesn't exist. So you have to imagine everything as like a 3D shape. So that'd be like the first lesson. Like you gotta reimagine the way you look at paper as like a 3D thing. Like everything is a box. Ultimately. So things are gonna be hidden behind other things. There's gonna be volume. There's gonna be shadows. Like it all has to work. Yeah, exactly. Like when you're drawing stuff like this, you gotta draw like the boxes too. Like these are different. This is like a different dimension of the body, and then there'll be a shadow here, right? Like really getting those like dimensions down. Like this is a different dimension. This is a different image right here. But yeah, you get like you're getting the idea though. Like things are gonna pinch, things are gonna continue. Like, yeah. But yeah, you don't. This is how you do it. You're doing it right. It's all about just recognizing like dimensions, and like everything is like 3D. And that's when you start thinking like that. That's when shadows start making sense. But I don't draw. Yeah, I don't do anything. Like, I can't draw like a straight up skeleton and start drawing like that. I ain't that good. Unless, well, okay, so I guess you can do like this too, right? Like if I were drawing a skeleton, I guess in my head anyway, I wouldn't draw the bones or like that's too deep. Unless I'm drawing like a skeleton character or something, I would draw like I don't know. And also how to make things simple too. Like drawing is complicated, drawing people is extra complicated, but like people always look a certain way, you know? So simplifying the human body in like simple shapes like this helps a lot too. If you can do that, more power to you. You're doing something I can't do. I know what like muscles look like, you know? But yeah, if you want me to draw like a skeleton, yeah, I couldn't tell you. That's a bit too deep for me. Also, I sketch pretty fast. I don't have time to draw a skeleton every single time. Yeah, but yeah, honestly, yeah, like you, yeah, I don't, because like also when you draw, like references help a lot too, because you don't know what you don't know. That's a good point, Abby. Like you can't draw something you've never seen before, or like you're not familiar with, you know. Yeah, so using a reference is definitely helpful if you're like really trying to like study, and then not using reference too is also very like using it straight up is good, and then when you are really trying to learn, don't use one at all, and then when you are done with that, then use it again to like see what you messed up, or like, you know, reinforce your memory. You gotta like build up your visual library after a while. After you've drawn the same concept for a long time, like you don't necessarily need a reference all the time, because you like right now I'm just kind of freeballing, but I've drawn the human body so many times now where it's like I don't really always need a reference to draw something, even if it's kind of complicated. Usually if it's like something very specific, like someone holding a spear or like a sword or something like that, yeah, I need like I don't draw like those kind of things often enough for you to just know. But if it's like the body, it's like I can draw the body in most poses, just thinking about it. And if it doesn't look right, then you just change it up. It's fine. But yeah. No, those are good hands, yeah. Like this is how I draw a hand. I just draw a box. Everything also, again, everything is a box. Every single thing is just a box with extra steps, you know. So if I were to draw a hand, I would just draw a box. You kind of need to know the shape of a hand. That just takes time. But once you do that, I know that the hand has 4 fingers and a thumb. So I'm gonna draw 4 fingers. I'm gonna draw like this. I know it's got a digits and then basically like another finger. There you go. If you can draw a box, you can draw a body. And if you can draw a body, you can draw a picture. If you draw a picture, you're an artist. You're fine. Everything is just a rectangle with extra steps. Yeah, like that's it. Like you don't need to. Yeah, always use references. Yeah, use references when you're trying to learn. But like, um, and everyone's different. I draw a lot. So I can get away with like sheer practice. But if you don't draw as much as I do when I have time, then heavily using like really referring to a reference to like ensure things look correct is helpful. And once you draw a box, you can draw muscles. Muscles, like, anatomy takes time. Like, definitely don't rush this part. Always make an attempt to draw muscles and stuff, but like, if you draw muscles like that, it's fine. It's whatever. It depends what kind of artist you are. I think muscles look kind of cool when they're drawn right, so I like muscles, but it's not like that important, to be honest. And then you guys have seen me draw. I'm not the kind of guy to use a bunch of rendering techniques. I'm more of a sketch kind of guy. So if you can just get the right shapes of stuff, you don't really need to go super heavy on the detail. Because like your lack of detail and just you hitting the right points of detail, like it goes a long way. And you don't have to like spend 8 hours like drawing the same thing over and over again, which is super annoying. Spheres are good, but if you don't know how to shade a sphere, then it's really tough. For me personally, I'm not. For some reason, spheres are hard for me to like put in the right space. That's a personal thing. It could just be me though. I don't know. But yeah, spheres work for you, then awesome. Yeah, I can't be using spheres like that. Spheres. But yeah, when I'm drawing anything, I just imagine boxes. And if you're really struggling on something, then like it's okay. Like try to draw something else. And then like you attempting to draw something you haven't drawn before. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay to try new things, and if it's hard, then that's okay too. You will never get everything on your first try. It's fine, especially bodies. Like it's almost guaranteed that you will fail, and that's okay. Just make an attempt and try again next time. And also, I'd say like don't get attached to like your drawings. Like yeah, be like proud and like look back on what you did to like work on it. But at the end of the day, it's like I don't know, like you'll draw some bangers every so often, but like drawing is very hard. It's like not a simple skill, so it's okay to take your time. And the way you improve in drawing is really strange too. Like it's hard to measure how good you are or how good you're getting. But the worst thing you can do is stop drawing. So. Yeah, ultimately, in my opinion, if you just keep drawing as much as you can, you will get better, and you'll get to as good as you want to get one day. Like it's almost it's guaranteed. Like if you practice, you will get better. Like it's just how it works. You just can't give up. You can take breaks, obviously. Don't like draw yourself into the grave, but if you want any type of like skill where it's like, oh my god, how did he get that good? Like he just practiced, bro. Like he practiced a lot. All right, see you, Theo. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you, you too, bro. It can be a little tricky. I agree. Almost forgot.